This one's going to be a little intense.
It's time for reaction. Welcome in. Old school nerd.
So, we do this thing every Sunday where we get together and then all of you join me for a live stream and we play games and we have conversations about life and you guys ask me stupid questions and I give stupid answers. We play stupid games, we win stupid prizes. But also during that time, we do the top 10 requests of the week and I have to get them all done every week. But then I got this one. Asshat the Third. By the way, great guy. I know his name is Asshat. He's not really an asshat. He's actually a really nice guy. Pokes Old School Nerd with a super chat stick. Hey, do the thing. Fractal Universe, a Clockwork expectation. The thing. I'm assuming he means a reaction. Okay. My name is Old School Nerd. Thank you so much for coming in. Like and subscribe to the channel. Like this video. The link to the original video will be in the description below. Asshat would not steer me wrong. I've never said that in my life. I've never said, hey, that asshat has never steered me wrong. I will say it this time. Normally when he asks for things, it's usually something that's going to be like, whoa, hey there. So I have high expectations. I hope it doesn't suck, because if it does, I'm going to blame you. Check us out on oldschoolnerd.com. It's got all of our social media posts. The link to the Patreon channel for those who want to help support us, and we appreciate every single one of you, and the merchandise store. Okay. Here we go. Fractal Universe. When the name of your band is Fractal Universe, you have to be musically like up here. Your musicianship has to be high. When you start saying your name is Fractal Universe, it just screams musicianship. Or I'm completely wrong and these guys are worse than clown metal. I'm hoping I'm right. I love this. I love everything about this. There's nothing about this I do not love. The arrangement is so elaborate, you could listen to it 2 or 3 times, and I'm probably going to hear new things every time. The composition is layered as all get out. They are a true 4-piece, which means the lead singer is also a musician in there. So the layering is going to be even higher on the guitars. But the first thing, of course, that catches my head is the level of musicianship between the drummer and the bass player. They are not there just to support the song. They are there as a melodic element that contributes to the melodic theming, which is ridiculously good. We're just now getting into the visualizations with the painted figure. And this whole time, I totally forgot that was in the screen for the thumbnail for it. I completely forgot about that because I was like, I was too busy getting lost. Um, the vocalization is not as strong as you would expect in a song like this, but it's still early. It's very melodic and melancholy in his vocal stylings. It's almost like it's the vocalization of the lyrics is not so much that he's trying to um, tell the story in your face, but he's like, hey, let me say this story about this thing that happened. It's very Tool like. Remember when Maynard used to do that back in the day when he would just kind of he would he would mumble rap lyrics, but they were not mumble rap. They were just it was soft. He would talk to you. Kind of what he's doing here. When Maynard would do those classic Tool lyrics, where instead of he could belt, we've all seen Maynard from Tool belt, but there were also those songs where he would just get in there and he would just intimately talk to you. That's what he's doing here. I like that. I still can't get over the arrangement. I'm going to back it up just a little bit because I don't want to miss anything. Yeah, let's get back to a paint person. That was pretty cool. A lot of times I'm catching up that the vocals can be strong, but in the mix, the vocals are not above the mix. A lot of times in most bands, in most musical compositions, especially when you're releasing a song for listening pleasure with lyrics, you always have your vocals slightly above your musical mix because it allows the story to be told and to hear the lyrics clearly. In this case, they're putting the lyrical gain in the mix right there with the music. So it's not being drowned out by the guitars, bass, and drums, but it's all intermixed. There is no music here and the guy and the girl singing up here. No, it's all there. So if you're paying attention to the musical composition, you barely hear the lyrics. But if you're trying to hear the lyrics, you have to really focus, and it draws you into an experience. It's unique. You don't see it a lot, and I love it. Blacklight time. There you go. I know a lot of you saw him playing. It appears to be a conga, or maybe a loose djembe, but it appeared to be a conga that he was playing. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but I'm kind of tuned into drums right now, so I can definitely hear during this bridge, this building. I can hear and it's playing in between the measures of the drum count. If you listen, you can hear it. It adds a level that if you're in tune for drums, you hear it and you're just like, oh, you're not drowning in it, but you're riding a wave and you feel like a surfer at this point. It's kind of interesting. I'm going to back it up just a little bit so you guys can hear what I'm talking about. Try to hear the accompaniment of the hand percussion in the drumming. Have to listen for it. Ignore, you almost have to tune out the guitar to hear it. So do your best. Can't hear it, it's okay. I'm going to listen for it. I'm going to pick up on it instantly because, well, I'll show you guys later how I can do it. I love that stuff. It's awesome. God, that's so good. At first, I wasn't sure what that was. I thought it was some kind of, when I heard it in the background, I thought someone's going to play a bagpipe or some, like a squeeze bagpipe, the Irish one, but it was lower. And I was like, or I thought somebody was maybe playing an oboe, you know, or some, like the Indian oboe, the one, you know, because it had that sound to it. And I wasn't catching it at first. And then when the video clicked over to the guy playing the saxophone, I went, what? Well, you were here. You saw me. I was like, whoa. Back it up so we can enjoy that together. Share the moment with me. I wasn't sure what it was, and then when I saw this, I was like, ah! Oh my God. I'm sorry, but this is the ultimate combination of everything I love in music. The metal, the phrasing, the storytelling, the arrangement, hand percussion mixed in with a bridge portion that you have to, it just pulls it all in. Then they're playing jazz right now. They're playing metal jazz. They've got metal guitar with that, and then to phrasing, you have the saxophone. The drummer went straight into jazz, which I heard a lot of the jazz tones in the beginning because just the way he was hitting was so syncopated. And then the bass player just goes into this groove. And right now I'm lost in jazz land, and I'm not being emotional, but when I tell you the only thing we're missing right now is a hurdy-gurdy, a violin, and a cello to play a part for a folk rendition in this, and it's literally my entire musical journey of my life. Metal, acoustic hand percussion, jazz. This is hitting so many of the spots of my musical journey in my life that bring me to here. Damn it, asshat. I've never heard this song before. I swear to God, I've never heard this song before. But for me to talk about Tool and Maynard like 5 minutes ago, and to realize that they would go into this breakdown here, which if you've never heard Tool or seen Tool live, this is the quintessential off-hit breakdown. that Danny Carey and Tool made famous. To go off time and to do an offbeat breakdown was something that wasn't done that much until Tool made it famous doing it all the time. And the idea is normally when you would do this, everyone would think that there's a problem with the band, the song is off. But if you do it right, it adds a punch that is like, whoa, because it's in the song, but they're not playing on the 1 and the 3. They're playing on a 2 3/4 hit. It's right before the 3, right before the 1. And it gives a really off hit that is almost guttural, that if you're into a groove, it will shake you out of the groove and make you pay attention. Tool made it famous. They're doing it perfectly. Oh, so all that jazz groove you were falling into and melodically just grooving into, they yank you out of it right here and bring you back to where it pulls you into an attention. Again, this is everything that I have loved about music in the last 30 years of my life. They've done little examples of everything I love in music. Rhythm, composition, arrangement, different styles, different timings, the incorporation of acoustic drums, hand percussion, jazz rhythms, jazz instruments, and then an arrangement that you never know when you're going to come out of. But as soon as you start getting into your comfortable zone, they throw an off-count breakdown that will jar you out of it and make you go, oh, I forgot. Where was I? Oh, I'm here. It's so damn good. Instant playlist, by the way. You could hear the drummer on the top was playing it in time, and they were off with his kick. It was perfect. Good job, Vincent, because I don't know how much of that you had to do with it, but damn. So this is Fractal Universe, and this came from Asshat. But thank you. Hey, do the thing. I don't think you realized that me doing the thing was going to be all of this. Of all the reactions I do today, I just did one for Sabaton, and I love Sabaton. But when people ask me when you listen to music, what are the references? What are the things from your musical experience that resonate with you when you listen to songs? This. Because everything you hear in this song are things that I've gotten into in music, that I fell in love with, that have become part of my musical thought process. Short of having a banjo and playing a little bluegrass somewhere in the middle of there, it was everything. Holy crap. And I still have a Leo reaction to do later. Leo better not suck today. That's all I'm saying. Oh, if you didn't see his Instagram post, he was talking about doing a lot of dancing in front of graffiti. And it instantly made me think, ready, of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme. If I'm right, I'm going to hate him for it. Go look at his Instagram. It's scary. Trust me.